Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Did you ready?
Yes, go for it.
First question from me
Yes.
about time. In Australia, at what time would your culture find it acceptable to arrive at dinner party where the starting time was given as 8 p.m.?
So it's acceptable to be an hour late.
An hour late.
It's acceptable to be an hour late.
Oh, so it's okay.
So if you said start at 8 p.m., some people will turn up at 9.
Oh, so it is okay to let few minutes or few hour?
1 hour.
1 hour.
late is
Oh,
is
1 hour that is acceptable. Okay. In Indonesia, actually, when we have promise with someone, we come earlier. So
Yes.
yeah.
So in Australia, if you are going to say we're going to have dinner
Mhm.
and the dinner is going to be at 8 p.m., you tell people at 7
Oh, okay.
because you expect people to be late.
Okay. Next question. Still about time. What happened if secondary school pupils arrive 15 minutes late at school in the morning?
Don't get in trouble.
Are any disciplinary measure taken in school?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they are. Yes.
What kind?
Depends on the school.
Huh?
And it depends on the teacher. So private schools are more strict than public schools.
Huh?
But in general, you would expect anything from the teacher talking to the pupil about being late to detention after school.
Oh, okay. Next question. What is the attitude of passenger if train and bus and plane are late? Angry, resigned, or accepting?
They're accepting.
Accepting.
Everyone's annoyed by public transport being late, but they're accepting.
Oh, yeah, that's accepting. So there is no people may be mad or angry because of that. There is nothing.
No, they realise these things will be late.
Oh,
It's normal that a lot of those services will be late, especially bus and plane.
yes, I understand. Okay, next question. What do you think if you are late?
A little bit embarrassed
Yes, of course.
and apologetic.
Okay, yes, because when you're late, you make people waiting for you. Yes, sometimes it's
That's
made. Yes. Okay, next. How long do you take for breakfast on a normal weekday?
10 minutes,
10
5 minutes, 10 minutes, yeah.
Oh, 10 minutes or 5 minutes?
5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, next question. How much time do you spend studying every day?
Studying.
Maybe back then when you still in high school or school.
Well, if I was in high school, it would be anywhere from roughly 2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours learning. Oh, okay. Okay. We change topic.
Yeah.
What food do you eat for your breakfast?
Toast or cereal.
Oh, in Australia there is no rice.
Yes, there's rice, right? But general, for breakfast, it is toast or cereal.
Toast or cereal? Oh, bread? How about bread?
Yeah, that's bread. Toast is cooked bread.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Right?
Next question. Is organically grown food highly valued in your culture?
Highly what?
Is organically grown food highly valued in your culture?
Value. Organic grown food costs more.
More. Oh, yes.
Yeah, it costs more. So people do value it more, but that doesn't mean they will eat it due to the extra cost.
Oh, yes, because maybe organically food is have more than basic ground food, right? Okay. What laws regulated the selling and or consumption of alcohol, and do you approve them?
So the laws around alcohol is two things. One, you cannot be under the age of 18
It's time
to drink alcohol.
to drink alcohol.
That's,
Okay.
that's the first law. Secondly, you cannot purchase alcohol if you've had too much alcohol.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Okay, so that's called intoxication. Do I approve them? From an Australian culture point of view,
Hmm?
I do approve them. From a Muslim point of view, I do not.
Oh, okay. Because we Muslim didn't drink alcohol, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay, next question, still about alcohol. Can you tell me about the consumption of alcohol in your country?
It, for a lot of people, it can be excessive.
Excessive.
Drinking too much alcohol, losing ability to control yourself.
Oh, yes, sure.
Right. Making you a bit stupid.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
so you make poor decisions. So in some cases, and I wouldn't say a large amount, but in some cases where people drink alcohol, it is drunk too much. In other cases, it's drunk to moderation.
Oh. But in Australia, there is like a young man underage drink alcohol. If there is.
Yeah. People underage do drink as well, but they're not allowed to.
Oh, maybe they buy it illegally way or.
Yeah, they obtain it through illegal means. So somebody of legal age may buy it for them.
Yes. In Indonesia, there is a lot of things to do happen like that, and not only alcohol, like smoke is. The kid like 6th grade elementary school. I have ever met with a kid 6th grade elementary school, and he was smoking.
Yeah.
Yes, it's small.
So obviously that child got obtained it through illegal means. Maybe he stole it from his father. Maybe an older boy gave it to him.
Yes. So yes, it's kind of like factor is not only come from your maybe your parent is have effect to their kids to influence them to smoking or drink maybe.
Maybe, yes. You get if you drink or you smoke or if you take drugs, that is an effect that is brought on by your environment. Now, your parents are one part of that environment. Your friends are another part of that environment. Your colleagues that you work with is another part of that environment. Yes?
Yes. Okay.
Everybody's influenced by the people around them.
What? Oh.
Everybody is influenced by the people around them.
Oh yes, that's true. Because people around the first people that around we when we was little is maybe our parent or our family.
Yes, and then your friends.
Yes.
Right? So you can be influenced in a good way, or you can be influenced in a bad way,
Yes.
or both.
Okay. Next question. It's normal in your country for someone to eat with their bare hands, like in Indonesia.
No, not normal.
Not normal. Okay.
Not normal.
That was not surprising because in Australia there is Australia maybe more to Western than the Asian.
That's right.
In Western you should have eat with spoon or with fork.
Yes, knife and fork.
Okay. Still about eating. In what ways do religion or belief system determine aspect of diet?
Not sure.
Not sure.
Not sure.
Oh, okay. Okay. We change topic. About conversation.
Sure.
Is it acceptable for people in your culture to sit together silently?
No.
No. Why?
No, when people sit together,
Huh?
they usually talk.
They usually talk. Even they didn't know each other.
Oh, if they didn't know each other, and I couldn't. In what circumstances would people sit together that didn't know each other? Let's say a conference. You're going to a conference. You sit together waiting for somebody to speak.
Yeah.
Right? It wouldn't necessarily be in silence. Some people may introduce themselves to each other
Yes.
and start a conversation. So I would say no.
Because as far I know, in a few countries like maybe Japan and Korea, that very famous about their individuality. Even they know each other when they sit together, they wouldn't talk if in a
Yes.
public place like subway. Every culture has.
That's a good example. On the subway, on the train, on the bus. Yes, people would sit together and not talk.
Silently. Oh.
Yes, silently in that case, yes.
Yeah.
So that's a good example there.
Why they silent now? Because afraid disrupt another people.
Disrupt, don't want to share information.
Oh.
I don't know what you have in common with one another.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What are some common greetings or gesture in your culture when they meet?
Well, hi, hello, g'day. How are you? How's it going?
Okay. How about gesture? In Indonesia, we should hello. You saying?
Yes, sir. It would be, wave, yeah.
You will be wave, or maybe in Indonesia, if we know someone in the street, we meet. For example, we meet our friend when we were middle high school or elementary school. We just say hey, and when they see at them, they will recognize. They will recognize me, and I will recognize them too.
Yeah, so you might have a head nod,
Yes.
to acknowledge each other.
Okay. Next. What do you think the reason of loudness could be in some culture? For example, cheerfulness, self-confidence, spending a lot of time outdoors.
People who are like that are more likely to be extroverts.
Oh. People
Extrovert, introvert.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. So people who are like that could be extroverts. So their outwardly going, cheerful, and loud, as compared to an introvert that would be sitting back silent and watching. Yeah?
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Right? So it comes down to the person.
Hmm?
Comes down to the person that is doing that.
Oh, okay. Because maybe everyone have their own safe zone, have their own comfort zone.
So,
Yeah.
comfort zone. Yeah.
Maybe few people choose to be extrovert, and then another more comfort to be introvert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Does your culture tend to be more direct or more indirect when give opinion?
I would say direct.
Both sides.
Well, I would say in Australia, all people would be direct to give their opinion.
Will be direct.
That's right. But you also have to remember that Australia is a multicultural country.
Yes.
We have people in Australia from all around the world.
Mm.
So you will have people from a different culture that would be an indirect culture on giving their opinion or their feedback.
Yes.
Right? But in general, more people would be direct.
So in general,
So more people would be direct. So let's say you did a survey and you asked for people's opinion.
yes.
More people would be open to giving a direct opinion or a direct answer, like a yes/no answer. They would be direct on that rather than holding back their opinion.
Yes. Oh yeah. In Indonesia, if you give opinion if you give opinion of yours, directly way is maybe a little impolite. Yes, because Indonesian people is type of people that they usually talk indirectly. So yeah, we have a little chit chat before we tell what we want. Yes. Okay. Okay, we change topic about gender.
Yeah.
In few culture, we know that maybe man is more high than woman. So I wanna ask you, who has to walk through a door first in your culture?
The woman.
The woman. Oh, ladies first. Something like
Yes.
that. Oh, okay.
If you're a gentleman, if you're polite, you will let the woman walk through first.
Yeah. Because in a few country, maybe like, namely Afghanistan, when in Afghanistan, a man place is more higher than woman. Maybe, yes, that. Okay, next question. What penalties are imposed in case of serious sexual harassment in the workplace in your culture?
Anything from any disciplinary action, including termination of your position or your job. You can lose your job.
Oh, how about the laws? The penalties from a country?
Yes, there could be court action, including and depending on the seriousness. So, for instance, if it was rape, it would certainly be jail time.
Okay. If you experience something like that, for example, you walk away in a dark road, and then someone try to harass you. If you do self-defense, like it's illegal to do self-defense.
No, you have the right to protect yourself.
Yes. Okay. Like, how about kill the suspect, the people who try to harass you?
It depends on the circumstance.
Depend. Oh, how?
So there was an instance in the news many years ago where a man broke into another man's basically his premises, his place of living.
Yes.
Where he had his wife and children there. And the guy was there to rob him, to steal.
Oh, yes.
And he got a baseball bat and severely bashed him. Now, in that particular instance, it was deemed that the bashing of the perpetrator, of the guy that broke in, was excessive. Right? He didn't have to bash him that much. So it really comes down to you have the right to protect yourself.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean you have the right to kill somebody.
Oh, yes.
Okay? However, if you end up killing somebody because you had no choice, right? Let's say the other guy had a gun or something like that, or he had a bat or a knife, and that happened in the course of you protecting yourself.
Yes.
Yes, you could be cleared of any charges. So it does depend on the circumstances.
I want to add something. In Australia, dead gun is illegal. Dead gun is legal.
It's illegal.
Illegal. Not like in America, you can find it in a gun shop.
No.
Oh, no.
No, in Australia, there are gun laws.
Oh, okay. The example?
Well, if you want to own a gun, you have to go and get a license.
Oh, if
And they don't give anybody a license.
oh, yes. Not easy to get license to hold the gun, right?
No. So, for instance, you can get a license because you're a policeman. You can get a license because, let's say, that is part of your sport. Let's say you're a shooter in the Olympics.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
Right, so you can get a license like that. You can get a license because you do hunting. Let's say you're on a farm.
Yes.
Right. So you can get a license, but there must be a good reason for obtaining a license. Not anybody can just get a license.
Okay. Next question. Could women work as career women in your culture?
As career woman.
Yes, as career woman. Women who go to work or just stay at home. How about it in your culture?
Women can go to work.
Women can go to work. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Like a man do. Woman can go to work also. Okay.
Yes.
Next question. What do you think of women who show lots of their bodies? Yeah. Maybe in Western country it was a common thing happen.
Yeah. So if you go to the beach,
yes.
So it depends on the environment.
Oh yeah.
If you go to the beach or you go to a pool, that's acceptable.
Acceptable.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. But if you go to a shopping centre,
yes.
You go, that woman's mad.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's summer and it's hot and you're at the beach, that's acceptable.
That's acceptable. But
if it's winter and it's cold, you go, you must be mad.
No one can resist if you only wear something like that when winter. Okay.
Yeah. So it depends on the circumstances, but in Australian culture, it's not uncommon for that to occur under the right circumstances.
Okay. Next question, still about gender. Could women be a leader in your culture?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Why you think a woman can be leader? Also like a man.
There's no gender has no bearing on what is up here.
Yes. Oh, mine.
The mind is not about what gender you are. So I don't see how gender would restrict you from being a leader. And in Australia, we have had already one female prime minister.
Female one minister. Oh, who is it? I don't know.
Yeah, Julia Gillard
Oh.
was the Australian prime minister many years back.
Okay.
Right, so that's the top leader in Australia. Can't get higher.
So I want to ask something. This is very interesting for me. Top leader in Australia is prime minister or president?
No, prime minister. We don't have a president.
Oh, so Australia is notably still part of UK Kingdom.
That's correct.
Oh yes, I just know something like this. I think Australia was led by president, but they have also prime minister like Russia. But no.
Yeah.
So
No.
you still led by a queen, by the
Yes.
king. Okay.
That's right.
Next question. Oh, done. Change topic. I will talk about love. Okay. What is your own culture's attitude? Oh, sorry. Oh, this is very sensitive. Can I ask this? Okay.
I don't know. You ask the question, and I'll tell you if I'm willing to answer.
Okay. This is very sensitive. What is your own culture's attitude to gay love?
The culture.
The
has
culture.
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now, if you're talking about Australian culture to gay love or gay sex,
Yes.
the culture over the last 40 years has changed a lot. Out in the open, it's changed a lot. Out on television, it has changed a lot. The culture behind the what is shown on, let's say, television or what is said out loud by different individuals may not have changed. Okay, so now I've said that, the Australian culture is accepting of that openly in front of other people, behind other people.
Yes.
Depending on the individuals,
Oh, yeah.
not necessarily accepting.
Yes. Because there is still many people don't accept something like that.
That's
Because
correct.
it's
So,
very, very not normal.
so I have people I work with who are not accepting of that. I'm certainly not accepting of that.
Yeah.
But I say that to you now, in front of other people, when in my workplace, I cannot say that.
Oh, yes, of course.
Right? I cannot say that I'm not accepting of that.
I feel also uncomfortable if
If I say that, somebody can be offended and cause me trouble by that offence.
Yes. Okay. Next question. Is there unofficial polygamy in your country? Polygamy. Like you can have more than one wife.
Oh, in Australia, you're not allowed to have more than one wife.
Oh, is illegal? Lowly? Oh, illegal. Okay. Because in Indonesia, maybe you can have more than one wife based on your individuality and your religion rules. Oh.
You're not married, right?
No. No, I'm not married.
when you get married, you'll find out one wife is too much already.
Yes, I just want one. I just only want one. Two is too much. I can afford it. Okay, next question. Is divorce legal in your culture?
Yes, it's legal.
It's legal. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused with this question because this question is not from me. This question is given by my lecturer. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which country is illegal divorce? I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Okay. Can you next question? Can you describe a typical family structure in your culture?
Typical family, it would be mother, father, 2 children.
Because in Indonesia, there is a lot of people have many children. You have what? 7, maybe.
You could have big families here too, and you could be childless families as well.
Oh,
But your question was a typical family,
yes.
right?
Right.
Typical family is mother, father, 2 children.
Mother, father, 2 children. Okay.
Is a typical family.
It will what is ideals family. Okay.
Yeah.
Change topic about bringing up a baby, about family also. In your culture, do young children aged around 6 and 9 mix freely with adults, or they tend to be told to play elsewhere?
Are you talking about with adults as their parents or adults as friends?
Adult as parents, maybe. As a parents.
Yeah. I'm not sure of the answer there.
Oh, you don't know? Okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So it depends on again. I think the circumstances. If the parents are trying to do work at home, they're probably going to be told to play elsewhere. If the parents are actually looking after their children, right, keeping an eye on their children, they're probably going to be told to play where they are so they can be watched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Are children generally punished for breaking rules? How? Are they smacked or anything? And can this be done in public area?
Parents can smack their children. How parents discipline their children is up to the parent. Whether they yell at the children, or whether they take other disciplinary actions, or they physically, smack the child. That's really up to the parent, as long as it doesn't cause them real physical damage.
Okay. Yeah. This was.
Because that's the borderline of abuse.
But did you can do that in public area, or especially in shopping center, when your kid is want a candy but you don't allow it?
Yeah, so the culture has changed in Australia over the last 30, 40 years, where if you did that in public, it is possible for somebody to be against that sort of disciplinary reaction.
Yeah.
Right. And they may say something to you about it. But really, in my opinion, it's no one else's business but that parent.
Oh, yes. That's true.
That's my opinion. But other people may have a different opinion.
Yes.
Right, and because you might have a different opinion, you might take action on that opinion, and that would not be uncommon either. So, for an example, a mother or father smacks their child in a shopping centre because the child is misbehaving.
Yes. Yeah.
From my perspective, I would do nothing.
Oh.
But from another person's perspective, they might say something to that father, or they might say something to the police. But that, I don't believe it's their. They should, but I can't control someone else's actions based on their opinion.
Yes, that's true.
I would certainly say that any parent would be hesitant to physically discipline their child
Yes.
in public,
Yes.
knowing that other people feel that way about it and may take other action because of it.
Yeah. I also agree about that. Okay. We change topic again. We change to education. What is like to be a teacher in your culture?
Teachers are highly regarded.
Highly regarded. Okay.
Yeah. Teachers get paid very well. Though teachers would probably disagree and say they don't. Get paid very well. It's a good profession.
It's good profession. Okay. Because in a few country like maybe China and Japan, teacher level in community is very high. They if you wanna ask something, you need to ask to your teacher. We see it a lot in kung fu movie maybe. They very respect their teacher. Teacher is everything in their life. Okay. Next, do students or parents complaining if they do not agree with the teaching method or grading?
So say that again.
Do student and parents are complaining if they do not agree with some teaching methods and grading in that class on the school?
Students not necessarily so much. Parents may disagree.
Yes.
Yes, and there is what's called a parent-teacher night in Australia, where the teacher will discuss with the parent about the student.
Yes.
And that is an opportunity for the parents to convey their thoughts about how the teacher is performing, and the teacher to convey her thoughts or his thoughts about how the student is performing.
Yes. Okay. Okay, next question. Do children in a school wear a uniform like in Indonesia?
Yes.
Yes, they use uniform. Oh.
Yes, they do.
I think they like in America or in UK. They don't have any uniform when go to school.
I don't know.
Oh.
But in Australia they do. In the UK and in America they do have uniforms as well. But there are schools in those other countries that do not have uniforms. In Australia, in general, majority of schools will have uniforms. I don't know of any school that doesn't have uniform.
Oh. The uniform is only used in one special day or in daily?
Daily.
Daily. Oh.
Daily. Any day you attend school, you wear a uniform.
Okay. Okay. Next. What is the attitude to cheating in school in your culture? Cheating, like.
Well, it's frowned upon. So people don't like cheats.
Yes, of course.
Yes. If you cheat and get caught, you're in trouble.
Yes.
One way or another, depending on what it is.
Cheater get punishment, maybe from his teacher or parent. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, What kind of like get smacked also or scoring?
Well, for instance, if you were doing a test
Hmm?
and you got caught cheating, you fail.
Oh, yes. You will not pass the course.
That's right.
Yeah, because when you work harder for your test, and then when you test, someone just look at to your paper and then copying it is very annoying. Yeah, because you learn, but they just yeah. Okay, next. How is education valued in your society? Are there any unique aspect of the education system?
Try to say that question again.
How is education valued in your society? And are they any unique aspect of their education system?
Yeah, education value is dependent on the individual parents.
Mm.
Education is valued,
Mm.
but what degree depends on the parents and the means of that parent's ability to pay for education.
Yes,
In Australia, education is free
free.
up to year 12, up to up to about the age of 17, 18.
Mm.
Education is free. When I say free, there are small expenses involved. There are expenses involved with education. There's uniforms,
Mm.
right? There's sports equipment,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
If you play tennis, you need to buy a tennis racket.
Mm.
You know?
Yes, I know.
But there are also higher levels of education up to year 11, year 12, until you're 18, 17, 18, whereby you can pay for education. And the quality of that education and that experience by the student is much better. So if a parent can afford to and the student is accepted in, let's say, a private school,
Yes.
they could pay a lot of money for education.
Mm. Okay.
Right? Of course, that's not necessary. It's only if the parent wishes to do so and the student is accepted in that environment.
Okay. Om Ali. Last question.
Yes.
What are some important festival or holiday celebrated in your country, and how they're usually celebrated it?
So New Year's Eve, New Year Day, New Year's Eve is celebrated.
Celebrate.
Yes, it's celebrated. A lot more diversity, religious, other holidays are celebrated because we're a diverse society, right? So Muslim special days, right, for fasting,
Ramadan.
right, are celebrated by the Muslim community within Australia.
Okay.
But I'm going to now change the question to say, what are the major public holidays in Australia by the Australian people in general? So this comes down to public holidays where you do not have to work.
Oh, there is a public holiday. So this public holiday is connected with religion or?
No, it's got nothing to do with it does have to do with religion, but
yes,
you don't have to follow a religion to have that public holiday.
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay?
I understand.
So, Christmas and Easter are public holidays. That is a Catholic, Christian, religious holiday, right?
Yes.
But doesn't matter what religion you're from, you have those days off work. It's a public holiday.
Oh, Yes.
You don't have to follow any religion, and it's a public holiday.
Oh, it's just public holiday.
Easter is a public holiday. Easter Monday, Easter Friday is a public holiday. Christmas is a public holiday. Everything is closed on Christmas Day.
Yes.
Right? Then we have other public holidays which are not based on religion. For instance, Anzac Day, which is based on remembrance of those that were at war. The Queen's birthday or the King's birthday now, right? That's got nothing to do with religion.
Yes.
Right? So, but in general, if you followed a particular religion or you're from a particular country and you wanted to take a particular day off because of that, you can do so, but usually it will come out of your normal holidays. It's not treated like a public holiday.
Yes.
Okay, so if you were Chinese and you wanted Chinese New Year off work, which is quite common for the Chinese people in Australia, you could take Chinese New Year off work, but it would be taken out of your holidays. It wouldn't be considered a public holiday.
In Australia, the weekend is only what day weekend in Australia?
Saturday and Sunday.
Thursday and Sunday. Okay. Okay. Om Ali, thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope you do well at your course.
I really help with this. Okay. Om Ali, thank you. One time again, thank you. Yeah.
I'm glad I can help you.
Yes, I'm very helpful also, yes. Yeah, I'm sorry if I say something that bad maybe during the interview.
No, everything was good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay,
All right.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.